Hi everyone, this is Ramona coming back at you. Today I want to talk to you about the new diet that I'm going to be on, and I have been on consistently. My New Year's resolution, working on my weight. Okay, so if you are accustomed to my videos, you will know once I decide on doing something, it's a done deal. So I made last year, I committed to doing a few things, and I knocked them out of the ballpark. I quit smoking. I handled some personal issues that I was going through, what have you. But everything, those were major steps that I've taken in my life, and so this is going to be another major thing. And I'm going to be working towards my weight this year. Like a boss, okay? So my diet is going to be the ketogenic diet, and it's also going to be Cambogia, the Garcinia Cambogia diet. This is going to be, I don't know what's going to happen, how fast I'm going to lose the weight. I don't want to lose the weight too fast. I am a really big girl, okay? So I don't want to lose the weight too fast because I don't want my skin hanging, what they call skinny fat. I don't want that. You know, when people are, they lost all the weight but they still don't look great because their skin is like hanging, and they still have to cover their body up. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to do that. I want to lose my weight steadily, at a good pace. Maybe 2 pounds a week, and see where that goes. I'm not trying to lose, like, some people have lost, like, I watch other people's videos or their stories, and, you know, some people, whatever they've done, I have people who have actually done a gastro bypass, where they had their stomach cut to smaller stomach, or they had the band where it holds the stomach in place, so if ever they want to remove it, they can remove it. They lost so much weight, and it took them years for them to get rid of their skinny fat, and now the girl can wear, like, she can wear dresses and stuff, like, she looks fabulous, but like for like a long time, for like 2 years, I don't want to say anything, but yeah, she knew it. You know what? People know what they look like. You don't have to help them out to remember, to remind them. But yeah, so I want to take your time, and I hope that you guys take your time with this as well, you know? And plus, when you have that, I want to hurry up and get this weight off mentality, you know what? You're going to fail, because it's not going to come off so fast for a lot of us. It will come off slow and consistently for the most of us. And so if you're hoping to get it off ASAP, you know, like quick, you're going to fail and give up, because it's not going to happen that quickly, okay? So you should have that, get your mind wrapped around for a year-long project. Okay, a healthy year-long project, something to do for the entire year. Hey, why not? We all need something to do, a project, right? So let's do this. Let's have our weight loss as a project this year, to get to where we would like to get. Okay. Okay. So, ketogenic diet. I'm really excited about the. By the way, all my videos are not going to be this long. This is going to be a long video, okay? But all the videos that I do on the on my updates are not going to be this long. With my document, my weight loss document, I may also upload some ideas about not only reporting my progress, but I might upload some videos talking about the psychology of weight loss and stuff like that, you know, like just talking it out, like why is it that we got so big, why, you know, just any ideas that come to my mind. I'm probably going to make a video about it and upload it, and I will label it as a part of the Ketogenic Garcinia Cambogia documentary. So quickly, what is a ketogenic diet? The ketogenic diet is when you exchange, you're no longer using carbs in order for an energy source. You are now using oils as an energy source. Okay, so the fats from the oils from meats, you can actually keep the fat, you know, so if you have a steak and there's a trim of fat around it, you can actually eat that. Okay, so coconut oil, olive oil. Coconut oil is like the best oil that you can use on this diet. Okay, coconut oil is like a miracle oil. It helps with everything. Prevents cancer. It prevents. It actually kills off candida. It gives you energy. It fills you up like a snack. So if you're like, oh my God, I need something in my system, I can't, you know, have a cup of coffee. It's called, if you go to other YouTubers and look up this concoction of coconut oil and coffee, they call it bullet, okay, a bullet coffee, well, the ketogenic bullet coffee, okay, just so you can find some the videos quicker. Okay, so, because what helps me, like, is that I like to, like, look at a plethora of different people, like, just for, a team to help me through this. So, okay, so that's what the ketogenic diet is, just basically no longer using carbs for energy, but it is using oils, okay? You eat 5% of carbs from vegetables. All your vegetables have to be green. They cannot be any other color. So that's no corn, no, I don't know, anything that's not green, you can't have it, okay? And you have to have just meat and oils. That's it, okay? No fruits, no bread, nothing grainy, okay? No bread, no rice, no, it's absolutely none of that. Anything, like no pasta, that kind of stuff, you can't have it. Just meat and green vegetables, 5% of vegetables. The last thing that tripped me up before, which I felt that, you know, a lot, there are different kinds of, people are doing the ketogenic diet, but they're like tweaking it to fit their needs, okay? So, some people are saying, eat until you're full, eat until you're full, eat until you're full. And I was like, okay, so I was really weary about that, you know, so I was eating until I was full. But here's the problem with that. Here is the absolute problem. The problem with that is that I'm a really big person. You know, one day I'm not going to be, but I have to be honest. I am a big girl, and my stomach is all stretched out from eating a lot, right? So, eating till I'm full. That's a lot of food if I'm going to eat until I'm full. For real. Okay? So, I'm going to, and then other people will tell you, okay, well, you have to find out you have to find out your stats. Okay, so how much you weigh, how tall you are, how active you are. There's a calculator out there. Just put in like the ketogenic calculator, you know, to figure out how many calories you're supposed to have. Look for the keto one, because they're the ones who will tell you how much fat you need, how much carbs you need, how much whatever you need, and the calorie intake. So my calorie intake was, if I can remember correctly, it was like 1,800 or something like that. But when I went to go see my doctor, okay, so when I went to go see my doctor, she said you need to be taking in $1,500 calories in order to lose weight. That's the facts. And then she's like, when you lose all the weight that you want to lose, then you can up the calories a little bit to level it out. But in order to drop the weight, you need to have 1,500 calories. That's it. So, okay. So, I'm actually going to, so what I plan on doing is to count my calories, okay? There's a, just look online, you know, Google it. There are calorie counter sites that you can put in the food that you're eating in a day, and it'll calculate your food. It's like a food diary, food calculator for you. You sign up an account, log in, whatever, and do your thing. And so yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. But this is my ketogenic diet, okay? So I am going to eat the keto approved foods, but I'm also going to count my calories, and I'm not going to do what other people are doing, which is eating until you're full, because that's just, it's not doable for me. No, I'm going to be eating too much food. Okay, now I want to get to the Garcinia Cambogia. Okay, I am really excited about this. This is the one that I purchased. Now there are other brands out there, but I'm not playing around. Okay, this one actually has been approved. This one has been error and trial and passed the test of time. Okay, this is actually proven to help. This brand has actually proven to help people lose the weight. There is no additive. It's all vegan, all natural ingredients in here. What Garcinia Cambogia is actually a certain kind. It's not a pumpkin per se, but it is in the pumpkin family. So it actually is a vegetable. Okay, it's a weird pumpkin-looking vegetable. Okay, and it comes in a vegetable-based capsule. Even it doesn't, you know, all of it is all natural. So yes, that adds to the carbs. You also, yeah. So once you start doing the ketogenic diet, yeah, you're gonna know everything. What's carbs? What's carbs? You gotta watch those carbs for real. You need to keep them low. And I know I'm popping back to the keto thing, but you have to be careful where your sneaky carbs sneak in. Okay, they sneak in. Like cheese, okay? I just bought a cheese grater. I'm in my kitchen. I never like film in the kitchen, but this is my cheese grater. You pop it in here. Blah, blah, blah. I was just eating, and I grind my own cheese now. Why? Because I found out that the reason why grated cheese never sticks. Do you ever wonder that? Like, why is it when I buy cheese and I grate it myself, it sticks, right? But when I buy it from the grocery store, it's already grated, it doesn't stick with each other. Guess what? They put it in a corn. It's like a corn powder. I don't know how to say that, but it's like, you ever make cornbread and you see like the corn grains, you know, so powders, you know, that you make cornbread with. They fluff the cheese in that, so just for the sake of cheese not sticking with each other. And corn is the worst thing that you can actually digest, put in your body. Corn is really bad for you. Did you know that they feed animals on the farm, that animals that are for production, to sell out to butchers? Did you know that farmers feed corn, GMO corn, to fatten them up? And here we are sitting here eating corn, and it's in everything, just about not everything, but you gotta really be careful what you put in your body, no jokes. And once you get more into this diet, the more you're going to look into it. And yeah, it does, you know, it's going to drive you a little crazy, but like I said, look at this as a project, okay? It's kind of like, you know, when you were younger, or maybe you still are, but when you were in school and you were learning math, okay, whatever it was that you were learning, it was friggin' hard to learn, because you had to like learn the format to write whatever it was. English, you had to write, there was different formats, there was different styles of writing, there was, you know, you had to learn anything that has to do with English. You had grammar, you had to learn how to, whatever it was. And it was a pain in the butt, right? It was a real pain in the butt. But once you learned it, you are writing your compositions, your essays, whatever you want to call them. Like, there you go. You know, you can write it out in about a good 20 minutes, and you're okay, and you got an A on it, right? You know, so it's hard learning something at first. You have to like learn the little details, what not to eat, what's safe to eat, what's this, what's that, da, 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 da. And yeah, it's like, it's so annoying that you have to do that, but you're going to get to a point where you're like, okay, so this is, you know, second nature for me now. You know, I know what to eat, what I can't eat, how much to eat, how much not to eat, how much I have to work out now because I eat this, you know. So, yeah, let's make it into a project, because if you're going to, you know, don't look at this as a job. It's not a job. This is something that you're investing within yourself to, you know, understand your diet, okay? Excuse me. Okay. So, the Garcinia, what did I say about the Garcinia Cambogia? Okay, so the one that I'm taking, this bottle is 60 capsules, okay? There is 750 milligrams of Garcinia Cambogia. Now I want to talk to you about that for a minute. Okay. You should not be taking more than, excuse me, 3,000 milligrams per day, okay, of Garcinia Cambogia. Some people will be taking like 500 milligrams of Cambogia, Garcinia Cambogia, before each meal, and that seems to work for them. But my son's at the door. Nicholas, get the door. Excuse me. But then I was listening to other people. Hi, welcome home. I'm making a video.
Okay, hello audience.
But some people were saying that 500 milligrams for them is not working for them. Listen, I don't have the money and I don't have the time to figure out, to trial and error. If other people have figured it out, then I'm just going to go with what they were saying, okay? So I'm not going to do the 500. So what they were doing is that they were buying 500 milligrams, but taking about 1,000 milligrams. So that's probably 2 capsules before each meal, okay? Okay, but I'm not even taking 1,000 before each meal. I'm only taking 750 milligrams. But you know what? That works for me. I've actually lost inches, and I went to 3 different stores to get one of those cloth measuring tapes to measure my my body, but nobody sells them. Nobody sells them. Okay, so I'm actually waiting for a measuring tape to come from Amazon. Okay, yeah, so it'll be here in a couple of days. But I have definitely lost inches. Even my family is saying that I've lost inches, and so that's what Garcinia Cambogia is going to do for you. Mostly, that's where it tells you, don't get on the scale. Do not get on the scale. Measure your body, because that's how it's going to come off, okay? Measurements. Measure your breast, like around your breast, around your stomach, around your hips. And also you can do your arms too, like so around your arms. What you need to do is you need to drink tons of water. I have to tell you people, you have to drink water. You have to drink water. What a lot of people don't know is that there's a major percent, like 80% of our body is water, and we never give our body enough water in order to work right. So people who are dehydrated, your body's all sticky on the inside, nothing's really moving that great, and that's why you get sick and you're not healthy, because you're not drinking enough water. Everything is not, especially your heart, the blood needs to flow from your heart and to the rest of your body and keep going round and round, circulating through your body. And for some people, it's a hard time. Your body has a hard time doing that. Why? Because your body is dehydrated. You get headaches. Why? Because your body there's no water. So you get migraine headaches. People are like, why do I have migraine headaches? Yeah, because you're dehydrated, darling. That's not always the story, but that's 90% of the story, because you're not giving your body enough of the water. Okay, so this was like an orange juice bottle that I use now for water. When I saw that, I was like, oh, let me just kill one bird with 2 stones. Is that what they say? So I had to get some orange juice, but then I saw this really awesome bottle. So now I actually have a reusable pitcher that I love. I drink an entire one of these, and there are 89 fluid ounces here, and sometimes when I need it, like today, I'll just tell you, I unexpectedly had to bring my son into school, and then we had a meeting there. I didn't have breakfast. I didn't have, I probably had like a little splash of water, not even, and a splash of coffee. And I ran out, and I didn't eat while I was out or nothing. I felt so sick. I felt like, I felt very dehydrated. My mouth was like this. You know what I'm talking about when you're dehydrated. And I felt like kind of like flush. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so different. Like when you're drinking a lot of water, you can tell that, okay, my body is definitely needing a lot of water. You have to start listening to your body as well. Because the more focused you are in your body, the more you pay attention to it and you listen to it. I've also learned last year, I started this diet process. Okay, so I want to stick with the Kindle. I always go all over the place. Okay, so you have to have tons of water. That goes with the Garcinia Cambogia. That will help it, okay? You need to take your pills 1 hour before you eat. You cannot take it, you can't pop a pill and then start eating. It's not going to work for you that way. Absolutely not. It's not going to work for you. You have to have your pill 1 hour before your meal. So put yourself on a schedule. So what my schedule is that 6 o'clock in the morning, between 5:45 and 6 o'clock in the morning, 1 pill. And then like an hour later, 2 hours later, I eat. Then at 12 o'clock, pop a pill. 1 hour, 2 hours after that, I eat. 5 o'clock, 1 hour, 2 hours after that, I eat. But you have to stick to that schedule. You find your own schedule that works for you, but you have to take your pills at those times. And you have to take it with lots of water, tons of water. And you can't take it with your meal. You have to take it at 1 pill before you eat. Those are the golden rules. And if you break the golden rules, they're just not going to work for you. Okay? So, yeah. So that's pretty much it. I don't want this video lasting forever. So, again, hopefully if you've lasted through this entire video, that means that you're like ready for this diet, man. You know, I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh my God, we're gonna kick this one out of the ballpark. Yes, sir. I'm really excited about this. I am highly positive, and I really feel good about losing this weight this time. Really do. And I know that there's a lot of things I'm going to have to conquer as well, some personal issues within myself, because I have, from what I feel like, a fear of success. Kind of like when I reach that level of being success, I kind of sabotage myself, you know. So these are the things that you guys as well have to figure out about yourself, because you're fat for a reason, okay? Figure out why you're fat, and once you do, you can like try to fix it. Try to fix out the psychological and emotional reasons why it got so big. And be real with yourself. Okay, oh, well, I gained weight because of some lame reason. No. Figure out the real reason, the psychological reason why it is. You know, it could be it also could be medical issues as well. You know what I mean? But really, you need to be honest with yourself. That's what I'm just saying. Okay, so let's just wrap this up. I hope that this video is very informative, and I would really love it if you guys would come along with me on my journey. Okay, let's wrap it up. Love you guys. Okay. I also want to let you guys know that I think every Thursday I'm going to be doing videos. What you guys need to know is that this is my personal channel as well, so I like to do other topics as well. But every Thursday, I'm going to be giving you a measurement. Oh, I didn't give you a so I didn't weigh myself. But I was 312 pounds. I went down to 305 pounds, and I haven't weighed myself for the past 4 days now. And I can't give you my measurements right now because I don't have the measuring tape. Okay, so but come Thursday, this will be completely different. Okay, bye.